This lesson is about the coordinate plane. A coordinate plane is formed by the intersection of a horizontal number line called the x-axis and a vertical number line called the y-axis. Where the axes meet is at a point called the origin, given here. This point divides the coordinate plane into 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1, Quadrant 2, Quadrant 3, and Quadrant 4. Each point on a coordinate plane is represented by an ordered pair. The first number is the x-coordinate, and the second number is the y-coordinate. The origin, being directly in the middle, has the ordered pair of 0, 0. If I was to plot a point in the first quadrant, say here, this would have the x-coordinate of 7 and the y-coordinate of 5. So its ordered pair would look like this, 7, 5. All the points that are plotted in the first quadrant are going to have a positive x and a positive y. If I was to plot a point in the fourth quadrant down here, I could plot it at this point. This should have the coordinates of 4 and -5. The x-coordinate is 4. The y-coordinate is -5. Remember, just like in the alphabet, x always comes before y. Given the point here, let's identify what quadrant it's in. Again, this is quadrant 1. This is quadrant 2. This is quadrant 3. And this is quadrant 4. So the point I've drawn is in quadrant number 2. Now, to find its ordered pair, we can start at the origin and go in the x direction out to -6, and then go up in the y direction to +3. So this point should have the coordinates -6, +3. If I draw a point here, what quadrant is it located in? Again, this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So this point would be located in quadrant 3. Can you tell me what its coordinates would be? Again, we can start at the origin and we go back to -4 in the x direction, and then down to -6 in the y direction. So this should have the coordinates of -4, -6. All the points in quadrant 3 are going to have a negative x coordinate and a negative y coordinate. What about a point here? First of all, it's not located in any quadrant. We would consider this to be located on the y-axis. What about its ordered pair? If I start at the origin, I don't go in either direction on the x-axis, so it has an x-coordinate of 0. To find the y-coordinate, we go down to -9. So this should have the ordered pair 0, -9. That is a brief introduction into the coordinate plane.